Hello everyone, this is Rabab Alma, licensed marriage and family therapist and international life coach. It's been a while since I live stream a conversation on Facebook since I think Ramadan. So it's almost like 6 weeks, and I feel like I miss everyone and I miss the conversation. And I think the conversation with everyone on Facebook or live kind of like gives a lot of insight and connection with everyone. So the topic today is conversation about finding joy, and I think this is a topic that can be somewhat challenging when we are faced with so many events and incidents in our life that can be a little bit disturbing or maybe sad. So I think it's worth to change the topics a bit and talk about something that will inspire happiness and maybe joy with people and with everyone. So join me and let me know, where are you located? Where are you joining me from? I wanted to point out that these lives are not meant for professional or medical help. They are just for general info. So I will go ahead and share this live with my other pages until people join. And this is meant to be a conversation, so I would love to get your input and your feedback, your ideas and your thoughts about the topic, how to find how do you find joy? What do you do to find joy in your life? So let me share this topic or this live with other pages until people join. See here. So again, the topic is conversation about finding joy. I would like you to tell me, where are you joining me from? What do you think of the topic? How do you find joy in your own life? And what does it mean for you? So a lot happened since Ramadan. I stopped doing live since I think the beginning of Ramadan, so it was May 6th, I believe. And during Ramadan, I lost a close friend of mine. And this was very painful, and it still is. And but then something happens like this, and then we kind of feel that Iram is watching. Thank you for watching. Then life takes you into different events. Like my daughter graduated from college, and I spent time celebrating that with her and enjoying it. However, after everything ends, and when the Ramadan ended and the celebration ended, then we kind of like sit with whatever we have gone through, and we want to refine joy in our life and try to find happiness and joy. And the question is, how do you find joy in your life? What do you do for you to overcome whatever happening in your life and find a new meaning? So let me know what you think of this topic. I have prepared some points here to share, and I think it's important when something happens in our life to really seek support and help. We are not meant to really suffer alone and struggle alone, and when we are going through a lot in our lives, we need to find a way to bring joy back. And this does not happen without processing what happened in our life. Event, sadness, whatever it is that can affect us. So I have here a couple of points that can help with finding joy in our lives. So first one is to undertake a project or something challenging in your life that you can really pursue and feel that you are learning something new and contributing to the community and to society, and adding something to yourself and to your life, like something that you've never tried before, learning a course, or enrolling yourself in a course, or maybe learning a new sport, or some talent or skills that you've always thought about it, but you've never really dived into it, and you never really enrolled yourself in something official to learn it. So this is something that you're doing for yourself, and that can bring joy and happiness to you. Excuse me. So I want to point out that finding joy does not mean that we are not gonna encounter sadness or some negativity in our life, but we need to be able to be in control of our feelings, and not to let our feelings control us. So the second point I have here about finding joy is to actively seek joy through inspiration. So you want to see what is it that inspires you. Do you like meditation, yoga, exercise? Today was the first day for me to try spinning class. I'm exhausted. It was not easy, but I pushed myself to do it. And although like every muscle in my body is hurting me, but I think it's helpful, because afterwards, although despite the pain, the physical and muscle pain, I was happy that I was able to push myself and to take time to do it. So we want to focus on the prize and the prize and what you're gonna excuse me, gain out of that experience. So what is it? And you can put in the comment below. You want to tell me what is it that you like to do that can add joy and happiness to your life. So the other point that I have here, that when you were a child and you were able to you were playing and you had all of this, one person told me, I will not mention name, but she told me, and that I like using emojis because it reminds me of my childhood. It's fun. So what is it that you miss from your childhood that you would like to really do now, and enjoy it again? Playing, swimming, arts, whatever it is, even just laughing from the bottom of your heart, experiencing this. Children just laugh. They just enjoy what they're doing. They just don't think about it, just do it. So I think we own it to ourselves to explore that joy. I think also spirituality. So spirituality is important. Depends on whatever you believe in. It's important to balance what we do throughout the life with everyday activities with spiritual activity, whether praying, whether going to your excuse me, to the mosque or the church, whatever it is that you go to, and to balance it out. And find joy, whatever makes you. Joy is like deeper than happiness. Joy is something that you feel deep inside, sense of fulfillment, sense of contentment. You're content. It's more deeper and intense than happiness. It's something that you feel deep inside, that you cannot even sometimes describe with words. Something is very special, very unique, and very personal. So what is it that really brings you joy? I think it's something to think about. Another point I have here is dealing with sadness that blocks your joy. So a lot of clients come to my practice and with different kind of issues. But one of them is like sadness, depression, anxiety, they come out with different symptoms, like people maybe cannot sleep, or they have panic attacks, or different type of symptoms, or some relationship issues, and they don't know what to do about it. And then when I sit with some clients and we dig deep together, we find there is something that was bothering them all of this time, and they were not really talking about it, and they were just convincing themselves that it's gonna go away. So I myself have my own therapist. I think going to therapy is not just about diagnosing someone or give them medication, although as a therapist I don't prescribe medications. However, it's not about that. It can apply to anyone, including therapists, of course, because we go through a lot. And that's why I mentioned that I have my own therapist. We need to have that person, that neutral person, that can give you feedback, or you can sit and really explore with them in a safe place where you can really express your feelings and talk what's going on in a very comfortable, peaceful environment. Everyone needs that. You don't need a diagnosis to go to a therapist. You don't need to have a serious issue to go to a therapist. It could be any issue, like some life event and some issue that you're going through. And you need someone neutral, because we can go to our families or our friends, and that's good. However, they are emotionally invested in us. So we need someone who's neutral, someone who's professional, who knows how to deal with emotions and how to help the person in front of them to regulate it. This is extremely important, because most of our issues throughout the world are emotional. Like, I remember when I used to work in the pharmaceuticals and the corporate industry, most of the call out, when people call out, most of them are about like really mental health issues and emotional issues and relationships. Some of them are, of course, like physical illness, but a lot of them also is about how we feel, about feelings and emotions. And it's important to recognize that and understand that our emotions, our feelings are the drive behind a lot of behaviors. So if we don't go deep to know what's happening, that will block the joy in our life. I think another thing is you want to have a break, to give yourself a break from whatever you do every single day, from the the routine and the schedule, or whatever activities you do every single day and you repeat it every day. I think we need to take a break, to give ourselves some time, and maybe take a vacation, a getaway, go on the weekend. What do you do for fun? I mean, this is a question that I often ask others and being asked. What do you do for fun? And if it's difficult to answer this question, then this is a red flag for you to really dive in and see what's going on. What is it that you are spending or doing time for yourself? Are you spending time with yourself and for yourself to have fun and to enjoy and to experience this happiness, or a different type of world, if you will, because we all go to work, take care of our families, clean, cook, whatever we have to, run around. But what is it that you're doing for yourself? I think it's important to think about that. And I think what we say to ourselves when we're alone is important. Today I decided to change some words in my signature, my professional signature. I used to say, I wish you well. Excuse me. But I decided that I want to switch it to peace and joy, and which aligns with my topic today. But I think when we read the word, when we write it down, it's different. It's like it leaves an impact and kind of encourages us to think about it. So now I want to ask you, what is it that you do to find joy in your life? And if you don't have an answer, I think it's worth thinking about it and taking time, and sometimes writing it down, to write it down. So it's when you write it, it's like recorded, and you can get back to it and go over it, and you contemplate about it. So what is it? How do you find joy in your life? If you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. And if you would like me to talk about specific subjects, let me know. I will be happy to address your concerns and your topics that you want to discuss and talk about, or hear about. If you would like to contact me, you can do so at my website, rababalma.com, or my email, my phone number is on the website. You can leave me a comment here, or if you like this video, please hit like and share. Someone will benefit from listening to this. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will download this video on my YouTube channel so you can watch it over there. And I wish everyone a wonderful evening. And this is the beginning of the summer, so I wish everyone a wonderful summer. Make sure that you take some time for yourself and for your relationship, and enjoy it. Allow and give yourself permission to enjoy. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next time, have a wonderful evening.